Well, as you guys can see, it is a special time, and that's when the new camper is going to be brought out to the driveway. As a bit of a tradition, about a week before the install on the truck, I usually bring out the camper to get out in the sun, test solar panels, just kind of finalize a few things. All right, here she is. Got her out of the garage today. Total weight as we sit right now is 470 pounds, which is pretty darn light. So that includes the AC, but it would not include the weight of the water or the power station. But even if you add those things in, of course, how much water you carry is variable, but my initial, I'll stage this to carry about 12 gallons. So anyways, my long-winded point is, even if you count the water weight and the power station, this thing is probably just pushing around 600 pounds, but the dry weight, as I'll call it, which does include the AC, is 470 pounds, which is really good. So pushing this out of the garage was very easy. And as I mentioned, these campers, when you get out of the garage, take on a whole different look. It's kind of deceptive because you spend months building them in the garage, and then you get it out in the daylight and they look totally different. Well, maybe not totally different, but different to some extent. But I am so happy with how this looks. That front end almost looks like a sharp point. It's actually about a 3-inch thickness there at that front end, but if you look at it from a slight distance, even, it just looks like a point. This thing just looks amazing. I'm so happy with it. So next weekend I'll be putting this on the truck, so I will stop bombarding you guys with videos, and up until next weekend when you guys will actually see this on the truck. But let's go take a quick look in the inside. I got a little bit more done than I had before. I'm gonna go wide angle. All right, so I'm gonna kneel down here, and this will be roughly the position that you would see when this is on the truck and you're looking inside. And as you guys can see, I got the drawer fronts on there. So this one's actually a faux front because, like I talked about before, I can't put a drawer in there because I have the sink and all the associated plumbing. But these two up here are drawers. Show you those. Just simple drawers. Last video I posted, I talked about the hardware that I use to keep these shut. I did talk in there about possibly not having any hardware on here and just kind of using them, opening them up from, but I decided to add little minimalist knobs here. I've kind of posted a lot of videos lately, and I apologize, but this secretary desk, I ultimately ended up using a series of magnets to mount this in place. I am going to put, I believe, I'm still thinking about it, but I'll probably put this same hardware on either end of this right here to open this up. And I got the door over the cab over storage, and I decided to kind of go with a discreet door. Now, it's not concealed. I mean, anyone who spends even a moment looking at it would recognize that it's there. But this one's pretty easy to open up just by grabbing the bottom here. And something I really enjoy doing is this hardware here is actually hardware I salvaged from the van build. These were I don't know what you call them, but hardware to allow the door to spring open, like as you see, and they were actually made in Italy. And I thought I was really shocked at the quality hardware that they used in that, with kind of how crappy the overall build was in the van. So, but I salvaged those when I did the demo, and found the perfect place to use them. And I really like this door. I really like how it looks. I have some hooks, which I'll show later, that I'll put on there to, you know, hang hats or jackets or whatever. And then over here, this is the fascia for the interior of the AC. So that's just a piece that lifts right off. It's not mounted permanently, because when we put the truck on, or the camper on the truck, I'll probably pull out the AC to kind of drop some of the weight. But this will just be bolted or screwed in. I won't affix that with any kind of adhesive, because I want it to be able to be removable if I ever need to service the AC or anything. But guys, yeah, I mean, in terms of actual bits and pieces in the interior, everything is built out. It's just a matter of putting the polyurethane finish on all of the wood surfaces. I have to, down there, I'm going to add some the switches. You know, down at the bottom, I got to cover these insulating pieces of fabric. Just, you know, little odds and ends, but by and large, this thing is done. I've got some decorating elements, which I think you guys will like. Let me actually show you out here. My buddy Nate made this little Sasquatch for me, and he also made a really cool flag. I won't show you guys now. I'll show it when I get it mounted on the inside. But I really like how that looks. I thought it kind of put it all together. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this looks. And I think this is going to be good. All right, guys. So I have one last favor for you, and I'm going to bring this up in the future too. But I just found out a really good friend of mine has started a YouTube channel, and I would really be important to me and important to him if you guys could check out his channel, and if he earns your subscription, subscribe. And I'm going to post it down below. Something I don't talk about much is I'm actually a retired police officer, and my friend who just started a YouTube channel is also a retired police officer. And in fact, for the very beginning of my career to the very end of my career, he and I, his name is Brian, we had worked together off and on at various points in time. In fact, I was actually his boss at the end of our career when he retired. And he is, if there is an epitome of a hero, he is it. And their channel is called LV Cops TV. It's for Las Vegas Cops TV, but the actual channel is LV Cops TV. In the description, and I'll also pin the comment, I'll have a link to his channel. I'm going to link his latest video, which is a very harrowing story of his experience in an officer-involved shooting. It'd mean the world to me and the world to him if you guys would at least check out the video. And I think you guys will see in the first 5 or 10 minutes of the video that he is an American hero, and subscribe to his channel. I know it's probably not a topic which is very, it's not in line necessarily with what you guys see when you tune into me, but it'd mean the world if he did that. So I appreciate you guys watching. Check out the links in the description. Let him know if you guys do subscribe or watch. Post a comment, let him know that In-Game Camper sent you. And then here next, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, so 8 days from now, this camper will be on the truck. So guys, thanks for all of your support and watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.